What does one death in my neighborhood mean in the context of the billion animals that are being slaughtered every day? Why don't you have a perspective? Why is there nothing called a bigger picture available to you? Even as you are grieving over the one death in, let's say, your cousin's family, a billion goats, rabbits, lamb, fish, cows, camels, and of course chicken have been slaughtered even as the teardrop rolls down from your eyes to your chin. In the time that it takes for the drop to roll down from your eye to your chin, millions of living beings have been slaughtered, and you are grieving over the one personal relationship you had. How noble is that? How are you available to grief? It is not true till it is true for you. Your consciousness is too self-centered. It needs expansion. It needs sublimation. Change the daily life. Give it up. That's why you have been called here. Why must you preserve this thing called daily life? I invite you to begin afresh. Why is there such a sacredness around your personal life? What is really sacred about the thing called personal life? Personal time, personal relationships. I'll tell you, given a chance, you would want to give all that up. Given a chance to relive your life, you would never want to live it the same way you have done. Even the most self-assured person would want to greatly amend his life if allowed a chance to begin again. Is that not true? Publicly, you may claim that you would want to again live the same life if you get a chance. Inside, you know that is not the case. Nobody is contented. Why attach some or great sacredness to the thing that you are anyway and already not satisfied with? Don't you see a gross contradiction? We live in perpetual flux of desires. What does that mean? We are not contented. Do you see that? Do you see that? And on the other hand, we attach great sanctity to our personal life. Now, on the one hand, you are not at all contented with your state. On the other hand, you treat it as some divine absolute, unchangeable and perfect. Isn't it contradictory? Isn't it self-destructive? Please. I'll put it in even simpler words. On one hand, you are not at all satisfied with your state of affairs, are you? On the other hand, you don't want to touch a lot of things in your life as if they are absolutely the truth. Not touchable, not changeable. Come on. Be prepared to discard all that. All this. Obviously a larger perspective. Obviously. But you have to differentiate between your personal capacity for action, your personal physical limited energy, and the possibility of infinite realization. One very well knows that hunger is widespread. That must be known. One has a capacity for a global consciousness, or is that capacity not available? But that does not mean that you will simultaneously have the capacity to globally eradicate hunger. These two must go hand in hand. On one hand, you must have sympathy, rather close empathy for all the animals being mistreated, exploited and slaughtered. On the other hand, you very well know that you cannot go to Africa or Canada and prevent all the exploitation that is happening there. But what is it that you can do? You can at least protect the animals in your vicinity. And these two must go hand in hand. A universal consciousness and local action. You cannot say that because I act locally, so my consciousness is also local. No, because if your consciousness is local, then your entire personhood will become very, very local. You will become, in simple words, narrow-minded.